Welcome to KITV4 News Online. I'm Mahealani Richardson. A deadly motorcycle crash shut down the Kaneohe-bound lanes of the Like Highway in Kalihi at Valley View Drive this morning. A Honolulu police lieutenant says a motorcycle rider was hit by a pickup truck that had lost control around 4:40 this morning just before the Wilson Tunnel. A 25-year-old female passenger on the motorcycle was pronounced dead at the scene. A 27-year-old motorcycle driver was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but his condition has improved. Police arrested the 57-year-old driver of the pickup truck for negligent homicide and negligent injury as a part of their investigation. The president issued a call to action today in an address that was carried live across the country. The president said he is open to penalties if a deal is not reached to raise the debt ceiling.
If we need to put in place some kind of enforcement mechanism to hold us all accountable for making these reforms, I'll support that too if it's done in a smart and balanced way.
The president has asked for a $2.4 trillion increase over the $14 trillion debt ceiling to help cover government obligations. The possibility of a government default on its loans has massive implications here in Hawaii. Governor Neil Abercrombie says he's taking preemptive action and this week started rounding up key local government leaders and members of financial institutions to come up with a contingency plan. They're focusing on two main options: dipping into the general fund or loans from several banks to keep funded state programs from shutting down. One of the state's biggest human trafficking cases officially begins today. A jury has been seated, and today opening statements will be presented in the case against the owners of Alun Farms. Mike and Alex Sue of Alun Farms previously admitted to mistreating Thai laborers brought in to work on their West Oahu farm. However, late last year, the brothers withdrew a guilty plea and decided to go to trial. The brothers each face up to 20 years in prison without parole if found guilty. A ruling may be handed down today in an appeal over contract bids for Honolulu's rail transit project. Sumitomo Company officials have said the city improperly passed over their bid in favor of another vendor with less experience and a questionable track record. A judge threw that initial claim out, but the company decided to appeal. Amberlynn Heinen joins us now. And is it going to be a wet one all day?
It looks like it's going to be off and on all day, though. We saw a little bit of blue sky out there earlier this morning, and there is a chance of it. It's just expect wet and cloudy conditions to continue for much of the day into possibly tomorrow morning. East to south easterlies are going to add to that heat. Now, Sunday will shape up a whole lot better with moderate trades, sunnier, drier weather, with this time next week finally getting a little bit breezier. What we're also finally going to see is a little bit of a swell today, 2 to 5 for the south. A moderate one reinforcing this current one. Monday and Tuesday could see signs of it as early as Sunday afternoon, with a super high tide coming in at 3:30 at 2.4, and mariners no marine warnings, so wind waves still getting up to 8 feet.
All right, thanks a lot, Amber.
Sure.
And thanks for watching KITV4 News Online.
We're constantly updating the website, so look for news stories later this afternoon and on KITV4 News at 5, 6, and 10.
We'll see you later.
Have a great weekend.